Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Clemens Broadcast Network.
The Brennan Bears taking on the Clemens Buffaloes from the Beer Gym in Schertz, Texas here on a Saturday afternoon. As we are underway, the Clemens Buffaloes starting lineup consisting of Corey Neal, Deja Henson, Tanya Cook, Asia Proctor, and Jasmine Brock in at the starter. So early free throws coming up from Deja Henson. Henson at the line for 2 shots, knocks down the first one. Second free throw on the way for Henson. As her free throw is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Cook. Jasmine Brock out to Asia Proctor. Proctor drives inside. Instead, it'll be called a travel against Proctor. So Brennan will get the ball to dribble the ball up the floor. Brennan's JV team won the game before, so Clemens trying to return the favor in varsity this time around. Up the floor comes the Brennan Bears. Double pressure applied by the Clemens Buffaloes and forced out of bounds by Destiny Boone, and Asia Proctor will be the one to inbound the pass. Henson will bring the ball up the floor with the high-paced offense. Passes it out to Asia Proctor. Proctor drives inside. The floater is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Boone. Passes out to Corey Neal. Neal's at the top of the key to Deja Henson as she will retreat backwards near the midcourt line. Drives inside. Kicks it out to Asia Proctor. Proctor drives in. Passes out to the corner. Three-pointer on the way is good. Knocks it down. And Deja Henson with 4 in quarter number 1. So Henson with a quick 4 points here to start off the first quarter. As an inbound pass will come in from the Brennan Bears. Bring the ball up the floor, lobs it up, being guarded by Corey Neal. Kicks it back out, drives inside against Asia Proctor, forced away. Rebound grabbed by Brennan. Kept alive, here comes Deja Henson. It's a 2-on-1. Henson nearly turns it over, but it will be last touch by the Brennan Bears as they will bring the ball back in play. Inbound pass from Corey Neal, passes it out to the wing of Asia Proctor. Proctor drives inside, tries to get separation on a step back. Nearly turning it over is Destiny Boone. She kicks it out to Deja Henson. And a whistle signaled here, so a turnover against the Buffaloes. Gives possession back to the Brennan Bears. Number 1, Nayeli Espinoza. Passes it inbounds, and up the floor will come Brennan. Passes it back out to Espinoza. Turns it over. Here comes Jasmine Brock, a 1-on-1. Brock passes it out to Henson, and Deja Henson with 6 to start off the first quarter. Brennan 4-1 on the season. Espinoza on possession. Passes it down, and Corey Neal tries to force a turnover. Instead, a foul be called against Corey Neal. As an inbound will come in from number 12, Jillian Torres. Torres looking to pass it in. Heavily guarded by Destiny Boone. The jumper is off the mark. No good by Elsa Sellers. As here comes Asia Proctor again. Driving inside. Tries to draw contact. Proctor grabs her own rebound. Back out to Deja Henson. Three-pointer on the way. No good. As rebound kept alive by Brennan. Jasmine Brock to Deja Henson. Henson drives inside. Passes it out to Destiny Boone. Boone with the turnaround jumper off the mark. No good. As here comes Torres. Torres tries to go for a Euro step and a foul. Called, and instead it'll be a jump ball. As possession arrow points in Brennan's favor. So Brennan will get the inbound pass here as Torres looks to find someone open. Clemens playing man-to-man. As inbound to Sotelo. Here comes Torres. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Deja Henson. As Henson will get it away and comes up the floor herself. 6 points from Deja Henson already in the first quarter. Puts it up off the mark, no good. Asia Proctor tries to grab the rebound. And that one was grabbed by number 42, Jada West. Here comes Torres again against Cora Neal, and Torres draws the contact on that one. So at the free throw line will be number 12, Jillian Torres. Substitution made here. Brennan Bears' first appearance at the free throw line this afternoon. Comes already with a 6-0 lead over the Brennan Bears here early. Jillian Torres' first free throw is on the way and good. So she knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Destiny Boone. Last touch by Clemens. So Torres makes the first, misses the second. She'll look to find someone to pass it inbounds to. Tries to lob it into Sellers as passes out to Espinoza, looking to drive inside. No way to get open. Asia Proctor applying the pressure on a man-to-man. Passes it out to the corner. As I'll have to keep out at the perimeter. Deja Henson trying to apply the pressure. Passes it inside. Drives inside. Jasmine Brock forces the offensive foul against West. So going back to Clemens' possession. Good job by Jasmine Brock forcing the foul there. Starting foul called against the Brennan Bears, and Deja Henson will be the one to inbound the pass here. Inside to Asia Proctor. Proctor will slowly bring it up as she's got two girls on the perimeter with Sydney Spreen and Deja Henson. Poked away here. Here come the Brennan Bears. Soto lays it up and in. As Sotelo, the layup and in, brings them within 3. As a timeout called by the Clemens Buffaloes. We'll be right back here. You're listening to Clemens Broadcasting Network. We're back on the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Asia Proctor to pass it into Deja Henson. Has 3-point Clemens lead here with 4:35 to go here in the first quarter here from the Beard Gym in Shirts, Texas. Passes it out to Jasmine Brock at the perimeter. Passes inside. Deja Henson with the pump fake, and layup is off the mark, no good. Here comes Torres again. Tries to get separation from Henson. Pass out to the corner. 3-pointer on the way is good. From number 11, Sotelo. As Sotelo has 5 in quarter number 1. Deja Henson at the top of the key looking for some separation. Passes out to Asia Proctor. 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Asia Proctor looks to drive inside. Passes out to Sydney Spreen. Off the mark, no good. Jasmine Brock tries to lay it back up, and a rebound grabbed by the Brennan Bears. And here comes Sotelo again. Bounce pass on the way. The layup is good for Espinoza. And the Brennan Bears have their first lead of the ball game, 8-6. Deja Henson will slowly bring it up. She'll be met by Espinoza at the top of the key. Screen set by Destiny Boone. 3-pointer on the way from Deja Henson is good. As ties it up at 2 apiece. Deja Henson with 8 in quarter number 1. As tipped away by Sydney Spreen. Asia Proctor to Destiny Boone. Layup is off the mark, no good. Deja Henson grabs a rebound, puts it back up, but the foul will be called off before she can shoot the shot. As substitution made here as number 13, Taylor Ross, will make her first appearance of the night in exchange for number 2, Elsa Sellers. Tied at 8 apiece. Sydney Spreen will pass the ball in. Floats it up to Destiny Boone. Boone is blocked on the way as that one is turned over. And finds a way to get it through. Here comes Espinoza again. Looks to drive inside against Asia Proctor. Proctor puts a hand in there and instead will be fouled on the way up. So Brennan will go for the inbound pass here. Jillian Torres will pass it inbounds. As whistle called before they could make the play here. So Destiny Boone will take a seat in exchange for number 21, Jasmine Brock. So the inbound will come from Jillian Torres. Called for a blocking foul. Passes it in. Jasmine Brock with a hand in the face, and the layup is in for number 42, Jada West. As Jasmine Brock looks to drive inside, as no foul called here. Asia Proctor with the putback, foul, and just off on the layup there. So Asia Proctor will go to the line for a free throw. As trailing by 2, first appearance at the free throw line for Asia Proctor tonight. Asia Proctor's first free throw is off the mark, no good. As both of these teams come into tonight's game with 4 wins on the regular season. As Asia Proctor looks to make the second free throw is good, so Clemens is 2 for 4 from the free throw line here in quarter number 1. As turnover forced by Deja Henson, layup is good, knocks it down. Deja Henson 10 in quarter number 1. Passes it out to the corner. 2-pointer on the way from Espinoza, no good. Ross keeps it alive, passes it out to West. West's layup is good, knocks it down. She's got 4 here in the first quarter. As Asia Proctor and Deja Henson have a combined 11 points. Proctor drives inside, blocked on the way. Espinoza will bring the ball back up the floor. Deja Henson with a 2-on-1. The layup is good, knocks it down for Jillian Torres. As she's got 3 in the first. Deja Henson will bring the ball up the floor, trailing by 3. Deja Henson goes for the crossovers. Screen set by Clemens, as Deja Henson falls hard to the ground there. The layup is off the mark, no good. As Asia Proctor and number 34, Tanya Cook, will help her up. So Deja Henson will go to the line for 2 shots. Deja Henson with a 10-point first quarter. Brennan has 14 here in the first. As Deja Henson will line up to shoot her first free throw. Clemens is 4-3 on the season. As the first free throw is good from Henson. So second free throw is good for Deja Henson. Goes 3 for 4 from the free throw line, puts 12 numbers up on the board so far. Espinoza tipped away by Asia Proctor. Proctor turns it away. The layup is good for Asia Proctor. As that gives Clemens the lead back here. As Asia Proctor tries to force another turnover. Driving inside is Torres, and Torres knocks in another one. Here comes Asia Proctor again, 1:14 to go here in the first quarter. Tries to get separation on the step back. Passes it out to Deja Henson. Henson goes crossover jumper, good, knocks it down. Deja Henson feeling it now, 14 in the first quarter. As blocking foul called against Asia Proctor. 14-point first quarter from Deja Henson. As Henson and Proctor have combined for 17 in the first quarter, outscoring the Brennan Bears. 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Deja Henson giving the separation that Torres wants. Back out to Jillian Torres. Double coverage there. Pass it out to the corner. Trying to find separation here. As they'll pass it back out to the wing here. Sydney Spreen will be the one to apply pressure. 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Brennan Bears, lots of passing here. The jumper off the mark, no good. Goes off the backboard here, and Tanya Cook is fouled as she tries to get separation from number 44, Courtney Cavallan. So Sydney Spreen will pass it in with 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Deja Henson will dribble it up here. Most likely will be the last possession of the first quarter. As Deja Henson here, jumper on the way is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Brennan. As it'll be turned over against the Bears. So Deja Henson will pass it in with 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. As Spreen and Henson will switch roles. As Spreen will be the one to pass it inbounds here. Deja Henson most likely wants the last shot of the quarter. Inbound pass to Deja Henson, turned over here as Jillian Torres steps out of bounds with the pressure applied by Deja Henson. Jasmine Brock to pass it in. Inbound to Deja Henson with 5 to go here. Pass it out to Jasmine Brock. 3 seconds to go. Three-pointer on the way is short. And the first quarter is over here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Deja Henson's electric first quarter leads the Buffaloes over the Brennan Bears at the moment, 17-16. We'll be right back here. Start of the second quarter coming up next. We're back here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network as Deja Henson will start the second here. Clemens by 1. At the moment, they're 4-3 on the season as they had a tough week just before Thanksgiving. They lost to Canyon in overtime 59-57, and then they lost to the Reagan Rattlers 65-43. However, they did beat Southwest on Tuesday 68-10. So a blowout win over Southwest as Clemens comes into tonight's matchup with that win. As meanwhile, the Brennan Bears are 4-1 on the season. As Clemens trying to give the second loss to Brennan on the year. Inbound pass will come in from Corey Neal as she comes into the ball game. As Neal will pass it in to Jasmine Brock. Brock tries to draw the pressure. Rebound grabbed by Tanya Cook. Cook unable to keep it in bounds as that one will go out, and the Brennan Bears will pass the ball into play. Inbound pass here from Brennan. Here comes number 12, Jillian Torres. Cross-court pass on the way. Pass it inside to try to get the layup there. Cornell tries to get separation there as passes to Deja Henson. Henson looks to drive inside. Pump fake, passes out to Corey Neal. Three-pointer on the way is off the mark, no good. Tanya Cook tries to grab the rebound. As here comes Jillian Torres again with it. Torres likes to drive in against Corey Neal. Three-pointer on the way from Brennan is good, knocks it down. Nice shot there from the Brennan Bears, is passed into inbounds. Down by 2, Corey Neal brings the ball up the floor. Deja Henson will come up. And Tanya Cook looks to set the screen. Driving inside is Neal. As foul called before Corey Neal could take the shot. As Corey Neal will go to the free throw line. As substitution made here as Asia Proctor will come to the game for number 2, Sydney Spreen. As this is Spreen's first year on varsity. Corey Neal at the free throw line. So 1-on-1 coming up for Corey Neal, making her first appearance at the free throw line on the afternoon. The first free throw from Neal is good, knocks it down. So Corey Neal misses the second. She goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Rebound grab by Deja Henson. A head fake passes out to Asia Proctor, and Asia Proctor knocks that one in for the easy 2 points on that one. Here comes Espinoza here, looks to go against Jasmine Brock, finds a way to get all the way to the basket, no good. Rebound grab by Brennan, and the putback is good for number 42, Jada West. Turnover here, foul and 1 for Jillian Torres. Torres with 7, and she tries to make it 1 more here. As substitution made here as Destiny Boone comes into the ballgame in exchange for Jasmine Brock. As Jillian Torres looks to make it 8 in the first half. Second free throw is off the mark. No good from Torres. As a travel called against Clemens. So Brennan will retain the possession. Torres will pass it inbounds. As an inbound pass coming up on the way. Inbound pass to Jada West. Torres on possession against Asia Proctor. Looks to drive inside. Proctor with the hand up. Forces the turnover. Here comes Asia Proctor down the floor. Got girls all around her. Proctor inside. Layup is good. Knocks it down. A full court press being applied by the Clemens Buffaloes. Destiny Boone tried to force the turnover, and a pass too long there, so the pressure applied by the Clemens Buffaloes enough to force the turnover, and that will force a Brennan timeout. We'll be right back. The Clemens Buffaloes trail by 1. You're listening to Girls Basketball on the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Back on the Clemens Broadcasting Network, Corey Neal will be the one to inbound the pass here. Inbound pass from Corey Neal to Asia Proctor. Corey Neal has an open pass at midcourt. 3-pass play. Here comes Asia Proctor. Pump fake there and a travel as Asia Proctor wasn't able to stop herself on that one. So turnover against Clemens. As passing it in here, here comes the Brennan Bears. Gets 3 girls off her. 3-pointer on the way is no good. Destiny Boone grabs it there, and a jump ball signals for Brennan's possession. So an inbound pass coming on the way. Passing it to Jada West. as West gets through. As West has 6 here in the first half. Deja Henson to Asia Proctor. Proctor drives inside, pass out to Christina, back out to Proctor. Proctor's layup is off the mark, no good. Turns it over here. Pass it out, full court pass here to Sotelo. Back out to Torres. Torres to West. Able to keep it alive there, and Deja Henson forces the turnover. Henson goes behind the back, slows down the play here. Inside of Christina. Christina, a layup is off the mark, no good. Foul on the shot, so she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. As Clemens had a lead of 8 to start this one. However, they have not led since the first quarter here. First free throw on the way for the Buffaloes. As that first free throw is off the mark, no good. Substitution made for Brennan as Elsa Sellers comes into the ball game. Second free throw coming up. So second free throw from Christina is good. Knocks down the second. Substitution made here as Jasmine Brock comes in for 24 Christina here as substitution is completed. So Clemens once again applying full court press with Corneal all the way in the front court. Here comes Brennan. Pass it out to the corner. Espinoza, three-pointer on the way is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by number 21, Emma Vasquez. That one's turned over, and here comes Deja Henson driving inside as Henson can't get the separation she wanted. Destiny Boone turns the ball over. On the ground here trying to turn it over is Asia Proctor, and a foul called against Clemens Buffaloes for a reach-in. As 4:22 to go here in the first half from the Beer Gym in Church, Texas, right here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Slowly bringing the ball up the floor, looks to drive inside, kicks it out to the corner. Tries to get a pump fake there by Sellers. Espinoza over to the corner, inside. Kicks it back out to the wing, and three-pointer on the way from Espinoza is off the mark. No good. The putback is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Jasmine Brock. As Brock can't get separation from Sellers. As Clemens will go up the floor to shoot free throws here. Jasmine Brock going for a 1-and-1. As substitution made here as Courtney Cavallan comes into the ball game. As Jasmine Brock's first free throw is off the mark, no good. As here comes Espinoza again. Steps back, tries to get separation from Asia Proctor. Passes it out to the wing in possession for the Brennan Bears. Slows it down here as Brennan designs the play here. Jillian Torres looks to drive inside. The layup is off the mark, no good. Ross tries to grab it there, and on the floor is Jasmine Brock and Taylor Ross. Jump ball signaled, and Clemens will get the ball back. Clemens trails by 2. Asia Proctor passes it inbounds to Deja Henson. Henson 14-point first half, but is scoreless in the second quarter. Three-pointer on the way from Corey Neal. Off the mark, no good. Jasmine Brock grabs a rebound. Turned over as Jillian Torres forces a turnover. Stepping out of bounds is the Brennan Bears. As Asia Proctor in possession, drives inside, tries to get separation. The jumper is off the mark, no good. As last touched by Destiny Boone and the Buffaloes, so the Brennan Bears will get the ball back on offense. slowly bring the ball up the floor for the Brennan Bears. Jillian Torres in possession once again. Passes it out to the corner. As Espinoza drives inside, pass it inside, tried to find Cavalin. As three-pointer from the wing from Torres is good, knocks it down. Jillian Torres with 10 in the first half. That's the biggest lead for the Brennan Bears at 5. Deja Henson being double-teamed, tries to get separation on a spin move, finds Asia Proctor. Proctor's jumper from the free throw line is off the mark, no good. As Asia Proctor with 3 points in tonight's matchup. Driving inside is Jillian Torres, step back jumper is off the mark, no good. Step back from Espinoza, off the mark, no good. A rebound grab by Destiny Boone. Passes to Deja Henson, and here come the Buffaloes with under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Asia Proctor to Corey Neal. Corey Neal inside, turned over. As Taylor Ross is the one who got a hand on that one. Here comes Espinoza, drives inside. As rebound grab by Jasmine Brock here. Taylor Ross and Asia Proctor combined there as they both hit the deck. Here comes Deja Henson. Drives inside, the layup is off the mark, no good, no foul called. As Destiny Boone will be fouled and a free throw coming up. As lots of contact in that last sequence of plays here as they finally signal the foul between Destiny Boone and the Brennan defenders. So Boone will go to the free throw line here. As this is the fourth different Buffalo to make it to the free throw line here in the second quarter. First free throw is good for Destiny Boone. Substitution made here as 3 Bears will come into the ball game. As Tyra Sotelo, Jada West all come into the ball game. As second free throw coming up on the way. That one rattles out, so Destiny Boone misses her free throw. Being guarded by Deja Henson. 3-pointer on the way is off the mark, no good. Rebound grab by Corey Neal. Deja Henson turns the ball over. As foul called against Henson. As Clemens trying to find a way to claw back into this one. So a 1-and-1 coming up for the Brennan Bears as number 1, Nayeli Espinoza, comes to the free throw line. So 1-1 for Nayeli Espinoza coming up. As the first free throw is off the mark, no good. So both Torres and Espinoza are 0 for 1 at the free throw line in the second quarter. As an inbound will come in for Clemens is what the ref is saying. As the other 2 officials will overturn the call here. So Jillian Torres will be the one to pass it inbounds here. Driving inside here, turns the ball over to Tanya Cook. Cook coming up the floor, passes out to Corey Neal. Back out to Cook. Cook gets separation here and a charging foul called against the Buffaloes. That will be a Tanya Cook who draws the foul there. And back up the floor will come the Brennan Bears with 55 seconds to go here in the first half. Slowly bring the ball up here is Jillian Torres. Kicks it out to the corner, nearly turned it over. Deja Henson applying the pressure, poked away by Tanya Cook. Back-to-back possessions where Cook turns it over. She nearly loses it here. She kicks it out to Corey Neal. Back out to Henson. Screen set by Cook. Henson no way to get inside. As a foul called against the Brennan Bears. So Deja Henson will go to the free throw line, making it the 5th Buffalo at the line in the second. So free throw up coming from Deja Henson. As Henson was yet to score in the quarter. As she knocks down her first. Second free throw on the way from Deja Henson is good. Knocks it down, so Henson with 2 points in the quarter. And she goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She's got 16 here in the first half. Passes it down. Here comes Sotelo. Sotelo kicks it out to Jada West, gets the height advantage over Cora Neal, turns it over. Neal down to Henson with 7 to go. Deja Henson's gonna have to draw contact. She will, and Deja Henson's gonna go to the line for 2 shots. As she looks to tie the game up going into halftime. Henson with 16 in the first half, looking to add on to that at the free throw line. 2 shots coming up. As the first free throw rattles off, so Henson will miss the first free throw. Substitution made here for the Brennan Bears. As number 20, Aaliyah Cobb comes into the ball game. Clemens trails by 2. Henson at the free throw line for her second. As Deja Henson misses the second free throw, so 2 for 4 from the free throw line. As nearly turns it over here. Quarter comes to an end as that one just off the mark from half court. So the Clemens Buffaloes trail by 2 to go into halftime, 26-28. But the Clemens Buffaloes have been led by Deja Henson with 16 in the first half. We'll be right back here for the halftime report. In 6 minutes, we'll be right back here listening to Clemens Broadcasting Network. Clemens 26, Brennan 28. We'll be right back. back here in the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Start of half number 2. The Clemens Buffaloes trail by 2. Corey Neal to get us going again here. As Asia Proctor looks to get going here in the second half. As she only had 3 in the first. As Jasmine Brock grabs the rebound. As fouled on the way, so 2 shots to come up for the Buffaloes. As Jasmine Brock in the first half went to the free throw line once, and she was 0 for 1, so looks to get that going again here. Second free throw of the game for Jasmine Brock is no good. Second free throw rattles in, so Jasmine Brock goes 1 for 3 from the free throw line this afternoon, and here come the Brennan Bears again. Corey Neal with the ball. Looks to pass it to Deja Henson. Down by 1. Henson will slowly dribble the ball up the floor. Passes to Asia Proctor. Proctor goes with a simple crossover here. 3-pointer will be popped from the wing, and Asia Proctor knocks it down. So after only 3 points in the first half, Asia Proctor comes out of the gate and knocks down a 3 from the wing. Slip it to the ground here is the Brennan Bears. No foul called here, and the Clemens Buffaloes will get the ball back. So inbound pass in from Corey Neal. Neal pass into Asia Proctor here, so whistle called here. Substitution made here for the Brennan Bears. As number 20, Aaliyah Cobb, comes into the ball game. Corey Neal will pass it into Asia Proctor. Proctor will slowly bring the ball up the floor. She'll be met by Cobb once she crosses the half-court line. There's no separation given here from Proctor. Proctor passes it out to Jasmine Brock as Destiny Boone gets the ball turned over here. As Clemens with a quick 4 points to start the quarter. Brennan without any. As Aaliyah Cobb will pass it back out to Torres, who had a 10-point first half. Passes it over to Sotillo. Inside pass to Sellers as Sellers knocks that one in. She's got 7 here. Asia Proctor brings the ball up. Looks to get a screen from Destiny Boone. Asia Proctor goes with a crossover here. And a foul called against Destiny Boone for an illegal screen. So Brennan will get the ball back here, tied at 30. As Jillian Torres out to the corner. That one's off the mark, no good from Sotello. As Asia Henson in possession, brings the ball up slowly. With the head fake again, drives inside, passes it out to Jasmine Brock. The layup is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Jasmine Brock. As possession arrow points in Brennan's favor. So the inbound pass will come from Tyra Sotello with 7 points in the ball game so far. Full court press being applied by Clemens. As up the floor will come Jillian Torres, back out to Jada West. West's layup off the mark, no good. Foul called against Clemens for an over-the-back foul against Asia Proctor. So Asia Proctor tries to grab the rebound, instead goes over the back, as that will be her first foul of the second half. The layup is off the mark, no good. Tried to go reverse. Destiny Boone looks for someone to pass to. She finds Corey Neal. Corey Neal will pass the ball up the floor. Here comes Asia Proctor. Proctor drives inside. At the free throw line, jumper is off the glass, no good. Rebound grabbed by Jillian Torres. And here come the Brennan Bears again. Spin move against Asia Proctor and a foul called, so Jillian Torres will go to the free throw line for 2 shots here, as she was fouled by number 4, Corey Neal. So Sydney Spreen will come in after the free throw from Torres. Torres' first free throw is good. As Torres has gone to the free throw line in all 3 quarters. As her second free throw is good, so Jillian Torres goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As here comes Deja Henson. Henson will bring the ball up the floor, passes to Jasmine Brock, inside to Deja Henson, as Henson will be blocked. Last touch by number 13, Taylor Ross. So 30-second timeout called by the Clemens Buffaloes. We'll be right back in 30. We'll be right back. We're back here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network from the Beer Gym. Clemens trails by 2. It's been back and forth affair ever since the quick 8-0 jump from the Clemens Buffaloes. They struggle to get things going here in the second half with 4 points through 3 minutes. It's turned over by Taylor Ross. As hard pass here to Aaliyah Cobb. Passes it back out. 3-pointer will be passed up. Who goes for the floater there off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Destiny Boone, and here comes Jasmine Brock back out to Deja Henson. As Henson has been silent since the first quarter. Here comes Corey Neal. 3-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Deja Henson as she knocks that one down. So Henson gets a quick 2 points there. Passes it back out to the wing. Crossover goes inside, jumper just inside the 3-point line is splashed from just inside the arc. As that one will be Torres with 14 here in the ball game. Henson looks to get a screen from Destiny Boone. She'll pop it back out to the perimeter. Boone's jumper is off the mark, no good. As rebound grabbed by Taylor Ross and Aaliyah Cobb in possession. Passes it out to Torres. Torres against Spreen. Aaliyah Cobb, 3-pointer at the top of the key, off the mark, no good. As here comes Deja Henson again. Passes out to Destiny Boone, just out of the reach. As Brennan will stay in possession once again. The substitution made here for the Brennan Bears, as Aaliyah Cobb comes off the floor in exchange for Emma Vasquez, the senior. As Emma Vasquez back in possession, looking for someone to pass to. She'll find Jillian Torres. As a backcourt violation called against Brennan. So down by 2, Clemens needing to find that little juice and momentum to get them going back in this ball game. 4-3 on the season. Here comes Deja Henson. Henson goes for a spin, gets a double screen by Brock and Boone. Corey Neal out to Sydney Spreen. Sydney Spreen will pop it from beyond the arc, and that one's off the mark, no good. Here comes Jillian Torres with a one-on-one against Corey Neal, as Torres will be fouled, so Jillian Torres will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Torres already with 14. So Torres at the free throw line. Her first free throw is good. So she's 3 for 3 here in the second half. Second free throw will come up here. So the last free throw for Jillian Torres, 3 for 3. As her free throw is off the mark, no good. 15-point performance here from Jillian Torres. Deja Henson will get a screen from Destiny Boone, pops it out to Jasmine Brock, drives inside. Brock forces Jada West to foul here, so 2 shots coming up for Jasmine Brock. Brock is the only one who's made an appearance at the line here in the third quarter for the Buffaloes. As Brock's free throw is off the mark, no good. It's the second free throw on the way coming from Jasmine Brock. As she misses that one. As Jillian Torres drives inside once again, she finds Taylor Ross. As Ross gets her first 2 points of the night. The assist from Torres, as she's been all over the floor tonight. Here comes Deja Henson once again, passes it out to Jasmine Brock. Destiny Boone to Sydney Spreen, as a pump fake there for the pass goes out of bounds. As Jasmine Brock was tripped up. As refs letting him play very physical here in this ball game. Jillian Torres against Deja Henson. Inside to Taylor Ross, fadeaway jumper, good. To Taylor Ross with 4 points in the last 2 possessions for Brennan. As she knocks that one down, and here comes Henson again. Henson behind the back will slow down the pace. Henson goes with a head fake once again, pass it out with an no-look pass to Destiny Boone as that one is turned over. As timeout called by the Clemens Buffaloes, 39-32. Brennan on top here with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Clemens Broadcasting Network. We're back here. Emma Vasquez was the inbound pass here to number 11, Tyra Sotelo. Sotelo will take her time here. Brennan with their biggest lead of the night at 7. Driving inside here with a push off there by number 44, Courtney Cavalin. So Cavalin called for the offensive foul as Deja Henson will pass the ball inside to Sydney Spreen. So 39-32, 150 to go here in the third quarter. As number 12, Jillian Torres, has had a good showing here at the Beer Gym tonight. 15 points here in the ball game as Deja Henson looks to respond here as Torres is on her. Gets the separation here. Inside bounce pass to Jasmine Brock. Tries to cradle it inside. As the jump ball signaled here. As Clemens will get the ball as possession arrow points in their favor here, so an inbound pass will come in from number 2, Sydney Spreen. As Spreen with the bounce pass inside to Destiny Boone. Boone lays it in. So 4 different Buffaloes have scored here in the second half. As Jasmine Brock, Aisha Proctor, Deja Henson, and Destiny Boone. Crossover against Hinson here. As a foul called against Sydney Spreen, she was the one to hit the deck. 5 fouls against Clemens here in the second half. Substitution made here as number 2, Isa Sellers will take a seat. All right, Sellers will come into the ball game, excuse me. As here comes number 12, Jillian Torres. She made plays all night here as she finds one of her teammates here, lays that one off the mark. No good. As Deja Henson in possession, 54 seconds to go here in the quarter. Driving inside here as Henson draws the contact here, and Henson will go to the line for 2 shots, 34-39. So Henson at the line for 2 shots, making her first appearance here in the second half. As her free throw is short. Substitution made here for Brennan as number 21, Emma Vasquez, comes out of the ball game. Second free throw on the way from Deja Henson is good, so Henson knocks down the second of her free throw. She's got 3 in the second half. As high pass there, kept alive by Isa Sellers. Sotelo at the top of the key, being guarded by Tanya Cook. Driving inside here, draws the contact, no good off the mark. Jump ball signals, and it'll be Brennan's ball once again. Slow to get there is Tyra Sotelo. So Sotelo will take a seat. As the jump ball arrow points in Brennan's favor. As Clemens trails by 4. As Deja Henson was the one who was able to get Clemens back within range when making the second free throw, as the floater from West is off the mark. Here comes Cook. Cook with the bounce pass to Deja Henson. As travel called against Deja Henson here. 22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Inbound pass will come from number 12, Jillian Torres. Torres will find Cobb. 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter, down by 4. Torres against Hinson. It's been the theme of the all afternoon here. Dumps it off here. Looks to drive inside against Hinson. Kicks it out to the corner for Torres. That's a foul called against Deja Henson. 4 seconds to go here. Clemens with 6 fouls in the third quarter. As the inbound pass will come up here, as that one's high, and it will be last touched by Destiny Boone. So Brennan will get the last touch of the third quarter. Inbound pass coming on the way here. Pops it out to the corner. Jillian Torres 3 is off the mark. No good. 15 points from Jillian Torres. leads the Brennan Bears by 4 entering the fourth quarter. We will be right back. You're listening to Clemens Broadcasting Network. Back here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network, and right as we get back on, Deja Henson will go to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 at the line in the half as she looks to extend her point totals here on the afternoon. First free throw coming up for Henson. First free throw from Henson is off the mark, just short. Second free throw on the way for Deja Henson, down by 4. As free throw from Deja Henson is good, knocks it down. As Henson will add to her totals here in the fourth quarter. Jillian Torres gets separation, drives inside against Jasmine Brock, knocks it down. 17 for Jillian Torres on the afternoon. As here comes Deja Henson here. Drives inside. Layup is off the mark, no good. Rebound grab by Jasmine Brock. She'll be fouled and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. So that free throw is just short for Jasmine Brock here. As Jasmine Brock was 1 for 4 from the line in the third quarter. As that second free throw is good, so both Deja Henson and Jasmine Brock knock down a pair of their own. As Jillian Torres tries to get separation, she finds the three-pointer. That one's off the mark. Here comes Deja Henson against Jillian Torres. Driving inside. As last touch by Brennan here. As an inbound pass will come from the Brennan Bears. As inside Jillian Torres. Torres will come up the floor. Down by 4, or up by 4 as the Brennan Bears. Deja Henson will retreat backwards to guard Torres. Screen set by Sellers. As step back from Torres inside to Sellers. Sellers tries to find Torres, as she will here in a timeout call by the Brennan Bears head coach. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds. Clemens down by 4. Back on the Clemens Broadcasting Network, Deja Henson, 22 points in the ball game, along with Jillian Torres, 17. So a high shootout affair from both Torres and Henson, as Clemens has struggled to take back the lead since being up 8-0. Inbound pass will come for number 12, Jillian Torres. Torres will find Cobb. Aaliyah Cobb at the top of the key, being guarded by Tanya Cook. The jumper is off the mark. No good. Rebound grabbed by Henson. Henson trying to outrun the two defenders. Layup is good from Deja Henson. She's got 3 in the fourth quarter. Down by 2. Driving inside. Floater is off the mark. No good. Aaliyah Cobb goes hard to the ground as she grabbed the rebound on that one. As free throw will come from number 20, Aaliyah Cobb. As this is Cobb's first appearance at the free throw line this afternoon. For a 1-and-1, Aaliyah Cobb knocks the first down. Second free throw on the way from Aaliyah Cobb. As free throw is good, so Aaliyah Cobb knocks down both. And here comes Deja Henson. Down by 4. Stepping back here, three-pointer on the way from Henson is good, knocks it down. Deja Henson with 6 in the fourth. Down by 1 is the Buffaloes. Here comes Sotelo. Sotelo trying to find Torres. Torres behind the arc here. The floater is good and 1. So Deja Henson had answered back with a 3 of her own, and then drawing the contact there was Jillian Torres, and now she looks to make it a 20-point ball game from the Beer Gym. So Cora Neal and Tanya Cook will switch positions here as substitution made as Sydney Spring and Jasmine Brock come out of the ball game. The second free throw, or the first of the free throws, is good from Torres. So Torres makes it to the free throw line in all 4 quarters. As Cora Neal drives inside here, passes to Asia Proctor, who is short. Destiny Boone tries to keep it alive here. Deja Henson to Asia Proctor. The layup is off the mark, no good. And Tanya Cook tries to put it back up, and that one's off the mark, no good. As no foul called here, and a travel called against Asia Proctor. Down by 4. As an inbound pass will come into Sotelo. As this one's up here, blocked on the way up by Destiny Boone, going to the ground here as a jump ball called. As it points in Brennan's favor, so Brennan will retain possession. As an inbound pass coming from Jillian Torres. Torres has 20. She'll step back behind the arc. Passes to number 13, Taylor Ross. Screen set here. Sotelo at the top of the key, being guarded by Cora Neal. Spin move there by Sotelo. The floater is off the glass and in. As Sotelo has showed up along with Jillian Torres. Here comes Deja Henson driving inside. As timeout called by the Clemens Buffaloes, down by 6. We're right back with 4:28 to go in the ball game. We're back here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Deja Henson drives inside, bounce pass to Destiny Boone, blocked by Taylor Ross. And here comes Sotelo here. The layup is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Asia Proctor. Proctor's got Henson to her left. Asia Proctor will go all the way coast to coast, foul, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. This will be Asia Proctor's second time at the free throw line tonight. Asia Proctor was 1 for 2 in the first quarter. So Asia Proctor at the line for 2 shots here, down by 6. First free throw on the way is good, knocks it down. Substitution made here as Jada West comes into the ball game. As free throw coming up for Asia Proctor. Second free throw is off the mark. No good. Deja Henson keeps it alive, but unable to pass it to another Buffalo here. Jillian Torres, 3-pointer on the way, is off the mark. No good. Rebound grab by Asia Proctor. Bounce pass to Deja Henson. Henson draws contact. Foul and 1, knocks it down. Deja Henson with 8 in the fourth quarter. And Deja Henson will go to the line looking to make it 1 more. Eight points in the fourth quarter. Deja Henson looks to add on. Down by 3 with 3:53 to go here. Deja Henson's free throw is good. Knocks it down. She's 2 for 3 in the fourth quarter. Down by 2 with 3:50 to go. Fake shot there, blocked by Jasmine Brock. Cora Neal steals the ball away, falling to the ground. Jasmine Brock to Asia Proctor, down by 2, drives inside, draws the contact, and Asia Proctor will go to the line for 2 shots. Clemens trying to find a way to claw back into this one. They trailed by 6 here in the fourth quarter. As here comes Asia Proctor, 2 shots on the way. First free throw is good, knocks it down. So the second free throw from Asia Proctor on the way is good. So Asia Proctor with 3 points in the quarter. So Proctor 3 for 4, ties the game up at 48 apiece. Lobs it over and a turnover against Brennan. As Henson and Proctor have combined for 12 points in the fourth. As Jasmine Brock, the only other player to score for Clemens in the quarter with 1. And here comes Asia up the floor at the half-court line, being guarded by Aaliyah Cobb. Drives inside, step back, screen. Driving inside here, passes back out to Corey Neal. As Corey Neal stuck on the pivot foot. And timeout called by the Clemens Buffaloes. 48 apiece. 3:11 to go here from the Beer Gym in Schertz, Texas. We'll be right back. We're back here on the Clemens Broadcasting Network. Jasmine Brock will be the one to pass it inbounds. On the floor right now is Deja Henson, Destiny Boone, Asia Proctor, and Corey Neal. As Taylor Ross, Jillian Torres, Tyra Sotelo, Jada West, and Aaliyah Cobb all on the floor for the Brennan Bears. Tied at 48 apiece. Asia Proctor in possession against Cobb. Dribbles over, passes out to the corner of Corey Neal. Back out to Asia Proctor. Proctor looks to get separation, drives inside. Layup is off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by Asia Proctor. Back out to Deja Henson. Good, knocks down. Deja Henson with 12 in the fourth quarter. A beautiful ball from Henson as she takes the lead back for the Buffaloes, up by 3. As timeout called by the Brennan Bears before a jump ball could be signaled. Clemens up by 3 with 2:39 to go. We'll be right back. We're back here from the beer gym. Clemens up by 3, 2:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. Game has gone back and forth here. Clemens' biggest lead has it been by 8. Biggest lead for Brennan has been by 6. Inbound pass coming from Jillian Torres. Sotelo. And turnover against the Brennan Bears gives Clemens the ball right back. As here comes Deja Henson. Henson will be met by Sotelo. Hands it off to Asia Proctor. Proctor to Corey Neal. Screen set by Deja Henson. Henson turns that one over to Taylor Ross. Corey Neal gets the ball back. Pass out to the corner to Jasmine Brock. Asia Proctor in possession. Dribbles inside. Jumper is good. Knocks it down. Asia Proctor coming up with a clutch shot there. She's got 5 in the fourth quarter. Dribbling inside here, and a foul called against the Buffaloes. As that will be caught against Deja Henson. So going to the free throw line here is number 12, Jillian Torres, who's got 20. As she knocks that one down here, 21 shots from 21 points from Jillian Torres. As she is 2 for 2 from the line in the fourth quarter. Second free throw is off the mark, no good. Jillian Torres 2 for 3. As Destiny Boone forces the turnover, here comes Deja Henson. Henson nearly falling to the ground. Sotelo coming from behind. Asia Proctor, the jumper off the glass is no good. Rebound grabbed by Destiny Boone. Kicks it back out to Corey Neal. Off the mark, no good. Taylor Ross goes to the ground, and the ball stays in Clemens' favor. 4-point lead for the Buffaloes. Jillian Torres with 21. Inbound pass coming from Corey Neal. Wide open is Destiny Boone, and she converts. As here comes Jillian Torres with 21. Pass it back out at the top of the key. Asia Proctor applying the pressure. Aaliyah Cobb on possession. Up by 6 as the Buffaloes forces a turnover. Asia Proctor one-on-one. Layup is good, knocks it down. Asia Proctor with 7 in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here. You're listening to Clemens Broadcasting Network. Going back to the Clemens Broadcasting Network. An inbound pass will come in from Jillian Torres to Tyra Sotelo. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SHS_CBN to get all up-to-date scores and news for all things Clemens related on Twitter and Instagram at SHS_CBN. As ball's on the ground here, jump ball signals Clemens possession. As ball will go back to Clemens, up by 8 in the fourth quarter. 1:15 to go here. As Asia Proctor's 7 points have been enough to give Clemens the insurance points that they need to run away with this one. As inbound pass coming in from Corey Neal. Corey Neal will find Asia Proctor down the floor. Bounce pass to Destiny Boone. Boone stops, and she will be blocked by Taylor Ross. As Corey Neal with the inbound pass here. She finds Asia Proctor wide open as she will pass it up on the three-point opportunity. Passes it out to Deja Henson. Three-pointer all the way is good. Knocks it down. Deja Henson, another 15 in the fourth quarter. What a game from Deja Henson as she's put on a show this afternoon. Driving inside is Jillian Torres. Off the mark, no good. Taylor Ross puts it back up. Destiny Boone grabs a rebound as it'll be a jump ball, as it'll be Brennan possession. As Clemens has run away with it here in the closing minutes of the fourth quarter. 60-49, an inbound pass coming from Jillian Torres to Jada West. Driving inside is Torres as a kickball called against Jasmine Brock. So kickball violation against the Clemens Buffaloes gives the Brennan Bears the possession again. Jillian Torres will go with the inbound pass. 42 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbound pass here, driving inside, nearly turns it over. Here on the ground is Corey Neal. Passes out to Deja Henson. Will she add a few more points on the night? Step back, spin move, layup good, knocks it down. Deja Henson with a 17-point fourth quarter. What a performance from Henson in this game. As a turnover here, as Taylor Ross turns it over, 17 for Deja Henson, as she will most likely go to the line here for the intentional foul, as Corey Neal will have possession. She'll bounce it off to Deja Henson. 62-49. Corey Neal back in possession as this will close it out. So the Clemens Buffaloes will go 5-3 in preseason, as the Brennan Bears will fall to 4-2 in their schedule here, as this one is tipped away as the last shot time expires, and that will end it here. So Deja Henson, what a performance. 17-point fourth quarter leads the Buffaloes over the Brennan Bears. Final score here, 62-49. What a performance by Jillian Torres as well for the Brennan Bears. We will be right back for the CBN post-game report. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in a minute. Final score here, Clemens 62, Brennan Bears 49. We'll be right back. Well, back to the Clemens Broadcasting Network. The Clemens Buffaloes advanced to 5-3 in preseason play. They have two more against Incarnate Word and San Antonio Christian before they start district play, as they play the New Braunfels Unicorns next Friday, the 11th away, as that will begin their district campaign against the New Braunfels Unicorns, as they should have a good season coming up here. I predict them going third in district play, right behind the Wagner Thunderbirds and the Judson Rockets. So a tough district for the Buffaloes. However, I think they'll make it in there and cause a lot of trouble in the playoffs. So this is a good team to watch here, along with the boys basketball team. They're undefeated right now. Today they're playing the Clark Cougars right now over at Clark High School. So that is another good team to watch here. So two good Clemens basketball teams. Coach Bell over for the boys team as they begin district play coming up soon, as Coach Toro for the Lady Buffs. So a good performance here from the Clemens Buffaloes. Deja Henson drops 36 tonight. What a performance from Deja Henson, along with Jillian Torres, who dropped 21. So a strong performance from both Deja Henson and Jillian Torres. Great job for the Brennan Bears. Good luck to them the rest of the season, as Deja Henson, 36 points, as that was enough as she played all 4 quarters, was able to make plays, especially for the newcomers on the team. So great job from the Buffaloes, able to spread out the floor, make things happen from Henson. So final score here, the Clemens Buffaloes win this one 62-49 against the Brennan Bears. 2 more games before district play starts, as all district home games will be broadcasted right here on the YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe and add us on Twitter and Instagram at SHS_CBN. So final score here from the Beer Gym, 62-49. Deja Henson drops 36. That's the highlights from this afternoon's game. Thank you for watching as we sign off for the afternoon. Have a good evening and go Buffs.